Okay, on this problem, we're going to actually do some long division. So this is the problem type 1. We're going to put our trinomial underneath the long division bar. So we have 9x squared plus 21x plus 12. And on the outside, we're going to have, so as our divisor, we have 3x plus 2. The way that you do this is just very similar to the way that you do regular long division. We just look at 3x and we see how many times it goes into 9x squared. In other words, what do we need to multiply 3x by in order to get 9x squared? And that's going to be 3x. When we multiply the 3x by the divisor, we want to actually not forget about distributive property. So we're actually going to do I'll just do it over here off to the side so you can see what we're doing. We're doing 3x times 3x plus 2. And when we do the distributive property, we get 9x squared plus 6x. Once you multiply, we're going to subtract. So we need to make sure we're subtracting the entire binomial that we have. 21x minus 6x is 15x. And this 9x squared minus 9x squared goes to 0. We bring down the plus 12. Then we start over and we look, what do we times 3x by to get 15x? And that's going to be a positive 5. And then we're going to do 5 times 3x plus 2. And we need to distribute. 5 times 3x is 15x, and 5 times a positive 2 is plus 10. Then we're going to subtract, just like we do when we do regular long division. 15x minus 15x goes to 0. 12 minus 10 is 2. And our remainder is 2. So we're going to type in for our quotient a 3x plus 5. And for our remainder, we're going to put in a 2. And let's do another one. So we're going to start with the dividend. We're going to write that under our division bar. We have 4x squared minus 22x plus 23. And we are dividing that by x minus 4. So in order to get 4x squared, we need to multiply x by 4x. So that's our first part of our quotient. And then we're doing 4x times the entire divisor. So we need to do the distributive property to get 4x squared minus 16x. Then because we're subtracting, we're going to add 16x to a negative 22x, which is a negative 6x, I believe. This goes to 0. And we're going to drop down our positive 23. We need to multiply x by negative 6 to get the negative 6x. So we're just looking at the first term. So we're going to do negative 6 times x minus 4. We're going to do the distributive property, negative 6x plus 24. And then when we subtract, this goes positive, that goes negative, and we have a negative 1. So our quotient will be 4x minus 6. And our remainder is that negative 1. And I would actually like to do one more example. So we're going to start by putting our 2x squared plus 17x plus 24 underneath the division bar. And we're going to divide by x plus 7. So we just look at the x. What do we multiply it by to get 2x squared? And that will be 2x. Then we're going to do our distributive property. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times 7 is 14x. Then we subtract. 17 minus 14 is 3x. Bring down the 24. And x times 3 would give me that 3x. So I'm going to add 3 in my quotient. Then I need to do 3 times my divisor. And we get 3x plus 21. We are subtracting now. So 24 minus 21 is 3. So my quotient is 2x plus 3. And the remainder will be a 3. And that is the end of the lesson.